So, hey, welcome to this episode of Our American Travel. I'm Al.
And I'm Melanie.
Thanks so much for coming along. Today we're going to tell you about the 5 things we love. 5? Maybe actually, 5 and a half.
5 and a bonus.
5 and a bonus that we love about the Grand Design Imagine
2500
RL. So come along and take a look.
Hey, the first thing that I love, about the Grand Design Imagine 2500 RL is the massive amount of countertops that we have. And this is unique. I'm not sure when they started it, having the countertop over on this side. I know we have a 2022, and some of the older models, this is actually a cabinet with a TV, and so you do have a little bit more storage space. But I love having all of this space because when I'm cooking or we've had a couple of people over, there's plenty of place to put things. I could have a coffee pot here, or I can have a coffee pot over here where our dehumidifier is. And there's outlets. There's an outlet right there. There's a light right here. There's an outlet and a light right there. So, plus, there is this extended countertop, which I've not used very often, but it really comes in handy.
Hey, the second thing we like about the Grand Design Imagine 2500 RL, I guess we've already said that a couple of times, but anyway, we like the layout a whole lot better than we liked our previous trailer and some others that we looked at. We looked at one that had a rear bath, and so we decided that we liked the rear living area better because we like having the divider. If you kind of walk back this way, we like having this bathroom in the middle that separates us. So we got 2 sliding doors here that are that will shut, one here and one on the other side, so you can have a lot of privacy out here and privacy back in the bedroom and kind of keep the noise out with these two doors shut. So we really love the layout, and so we chose this very specifically to have that privacy. My wife's kind of an early riser, and I'm kind of a late nighter, and I still get up pretty early, but I just stay up late, and so a lot of times it's good that we have this separate space.
Another thing I really like about our new travel trailer is that it has 2 seating areas. We first went camping in a vintage cruiser, and we noticed all there is a bedroom and the bed plus a dinette, and we wanted more seating. So now we do have this full dinette, and we have a couch, and you'll hear different comments about the quality of the couch or anything like that, or where it's located, but I just like that we have 2. That way there's plenty of room for people to be inside entertaining, and sometimes you want to sit at a desk, sometimes you want to sit in a recliner, and it's just nice having that little extra.
So one of the things that we really like about the Grand Design is the I guess we call it the command center, and there's some stuff outside too with the command center that we really like. So you can see it's got fresh tank, black tank, gray tank 2, so there's 2 gray tanks, and the battery here. It also it lets you control the ceiling lights. Oh, they went off. There's some exterior lights, the water pump, and then whether you want to use gas or electric for the water heater, we don't have either on right now. Also the awning to extend or retract the awning, and the slide. Now one of the really cool things about it is that you can hook this thing. If you'll notice up there was a connect button, and we're connected. If you go up here and look at the blue here, we're connected, and it interfaces with my I have an app on here called Compass by Grand Design, and so you can see that our battery voltage is 13.5. The lights are on. I can turn the lights off from right here just like I can from over there. You can see we have a little bit in our fresh tank. Nothing in the black, nothing in the 2 grays. Ceiling lights are on, exterior lights are on. I didn't think they were on. Now they're off. That's all the lights, I guess, when I hit that. And then the awning. Oh, and interestingly enough, we have a tire pressure monitoring system which works through this as well. The safety systems, tire link, so it's hooked to our tires, and we can see what the tires are now. Push this right now. It's going to take a while for it to boot up, so we're not going to show that right now, but lets us keep track of our tires, in which we probably need some air right now because it's been sitting out here for quite a while. It says 59, 61, 60, psi. It needs to be about 65, so we need to put a little air in them. So really love the command center. We're going to go outside and show you the command center for where you put the water in, and it also shows the solar controller out there. So show that. So it's centralized in 2 places. So the other part we like about kind of a central command center, we've got the inside part. We can use the app out here. If I wanted to call up the app, I should still be connected, and I could actually put the slide in from out here if I wanted to. So that way you can see if anything's in the way and stuff like that. That way you don't have to be inside to put the slide in. Of course, you want to look inside and see if anything's in the way first. And then we have this kind of command center too, which is kind of cool. It's got a power outlet right here. It also has a place for you to put your cable, your inbound cable in. This is where the water comes in. You're either on city water or the fresh tank fill. And then it has an outdoor shower here, which you hook a hose to, and you have hot and cold water right here. Now right up here is the solar controller. So you can see we're at 13.65 volts right now. And so we have solar up top. And then as well as that, just over to the left here, we have the TireLink tire pressure monitoring system. And that's what's connected to the app here. It's actually a relay box. It comes from the tires to the box, and then it goes to the app, and it lets you know what your tire pressure is. So as you can see, we needed about 5 pounds in each tire, and we'll take care of that before we move it a long way.
One thing we really love about the Grand Design R 2500 RL, just like we did about the R-Pod, is the storage. There are massive amounts of storage. The under storage here, the pass-through, it still does go all the way through, but it's huge.
Massive
compared to what we had before. It's got lights, and they are automatic. They come on as soon as you open it up. You can turn it where it doesn't do that way. It's got a power outlet in case you need to charge your drill battery. We're a little unorganized right now because we haven't been camping since when? July. We got back July, didn't we?
June.
Oh, I'm so sad. Let's go.
We're a month and a half out.
Yeah, it's just gigantic. It's time to go on a trip. Okay, indoor storage. I'm going to show you every single amount.
All of it?
All of it. Okay, so we've got 2 cabinets here. This is where I kept a lot of our food stuff. Still have some food stuff that hopefully won't go bad. And then we have another cabinet up here. This is where I keep our coffee pot, but we only have 1 coffee pot. We don't have 2. Glasses in here and over there. I'm not a fan of these open things, but our soaps do fit here pretty well when we're traveling and they don't move around. I love the drawers. We did not have drawers before, and now I have 4 of them. So here's my utensil drawer. Oh, it got kind of, last time we drove it got kind of unorganized there. And in here, yeah, I keep some pots and pans, but they're not all in there right now. Haven't found much that fits here. I've got a cookie sheet and cutting boards. We have some more of this open storage where I keep paper towels, and then there's a dish drying rack and another drawer. This is a really cool drawer. It's got these pegs, so you put them in there to keep things from moving around. So there are plates and bowls and some glassware, coffee cups type things there. We are missing storage because we have this nice countertop. That was a trade-off with the new models. 2 big ginormous drawers here. Something's keeping me from opening. What is keeping me from opening? Interesting. It won't open. That's weird. It should open. Junk drawer. Loads and loads and loads of stuff. This one, this is huge. It goes all the way to the back. Doesn't have anything in it. It's deep and it's really wide.
Now, one of the ideals that people have is they take the top off and they put a hinge on it. Ooh. So they just open it up so you can access it from the top as well. So they put like a piano hinge on that top.
That'd be pretty cool.
And it would just open back, and we might consider that.
So we've got 3 containers here. Look, nothing there. Space,
and more.
Space.
Outer space.
See, it's empty. I wonder where that hat was. There it is. Again, like there's another cabinet over here, just like the one on the other side. Deep and wide, deep and wide. One thing I really like is you have these doors here. What I don't like is it goes all the way there and you can't really get that stuff. So you can put a drawer in. You can also take off the cushions and pull it off that way. We've got one of those on each side. And we also have this handy dandy little ottoman. The lid comes off. We've got room. We've got a blender and a heater in there right now.
Blender and a heater.
Yep. And I think we could fit some more stuff.
And we can put more stuff in there if we need to.
And then another door down here.
Again, it goes all the way to the back. So a lot of room.
Okay. And the refrigerator's not really storage, but it's pretty big.
Well, it stores your food.
Yeah.
That
So.
you're gonna eat.
Oh, oops. Okay. Now going into the bathroom, I love having a mirror, and I love having a bathroom, what do you call those, medicine cabinet. Thank you.
I love having a light on.
Yeah, light would be good too. So, there we go, medicine cabinet. We put all of our like shampoos type things here, and we squeeze them all together with a rug when we're traveling. There's more space under here.
Happy camper fits.
Yeah. It does. This looks like it would have a lot of storage in it, but it doesn't.
It's kind of blocked off.
Yeah. Now I've seen people take this panel out to have more room, but so far we haven't had any problem with not having enough
really
space.
at this point.
Yeah.
Now, if we were full time in it.
Oh yeah, we probably would. And then we've got 4 here, and I have looked. You will hear people say, "Oh, these baskets from Target fit here," and they didn't fit here for me. But I think if we got soft-sided baskets, we could fit in there. But paper towels, toilet paper type stuff in there. And then we're going to go to the bedroom.
We don't have any covers on right now.
Yeah, everything's washed and
have been washed and ready to go for the next trip.
Yep.
Which
Oh.
we know that maybe a couple weeks and maybe a month. So
yeah. Okay, so we've got closets on both sides, but one thing I love that we didn't have before is drawers. Now,
drawers.
They're pretty small, but still. A drawer holds things. It makes it easier than just a cabinet. And these go all the way down. So even Al, who's a tall guy, his clothes don't puddle up at the bottom. And it goes all the way back, so they're not crammed full. Yeah. Yeah, and we had these up for our trip because we thought we were going to be gone for almost 3 weeks. And then we also have 2 of these up here. We each have 2 little cubbies for our stuff. We got 2 on each side. So I had like t-shirts and shorts in mine. I'm not sure what you had in yours, if you had anything. And also, there's some storage back here on each side.
Since you're back there, you might want to mention that there's a power plug back there.
Okay.
And that there's a USB port and a USB-C port.
Oh, well, thanks for mentioning that.
Which is kind of cool.
Yes, so if you need a CPAP, or if like you're Al and you're hot-natured and you need blowing air on you and you haven't installed a fan anywhere else.
Come on. In the back.
Oh, it feels so good. Oh my goodness. I needed that. Several speeds. So, cord, USB, USB-C on both sides. And I love the fact that we've got lights. You don't have to plug in.
We have the same
lights.
thing on the other side. We don't really need each other.
Yeah. So, also forgot under the bed. So we have our mattress that came with it. It was a Serta mattress, and then we got a Zinus green tea topper. But we do have tons of storage under the bed. And this is like a rolling. Looks like it
slides, but it always gets jammed when you
It does, yeah. It looks like it got jammed the last time we took it out.
Move it,
yeah.
But you know, you don't.
Oops. There we go.
So anyway, there it is.
A lot of storage. Ooh.
So we're sitting out here in the hot sun outside here, just being really hot, and we want to show you how cool we are. Because from here, if you now point it up, you can see we can just retract the awning right from out here because I have my handy dandy phone. Look at that, isn't that cool? So now all of a sudden, it just makes all the difference in the world.
So much better.
Whew, man, now I'm only sweating. Now I'm only sweating a little bit. So
Holy cow.
very cool on you. Hopefully we don't get wet.
So that's our last thing we really like, is it's gigantic. It's a super awning. It's not a super slide, it's a super awning.
It's like 21 feet, so it's awesome.
It is pretty awesome. And it's made a huge difference blocking the sun from us right now. Hey, thanks so much for watching this episode of Our American Travel. We hope you like the 5 things and the bonus, that we love about our travel trailer. As always, if you could like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Never can remember that third one. I know there's 3 things. We'd really appreciate it.
Hey, remember
what?
It's all about the journey.
Actually, you know what? I was watching something. They said it's about the destination of the journey. What do you think?
Journey.
Journey. Okay, good. It's all about the journey.